see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the officials.
For San Antonio, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Well, pretty good numbers this season at the line for this club. Right around 78% as a team.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Duncan, he's checked in for San Antonio. Now, here is Young. 14 points from him the last game against the Celtics in Boston. Bryant passes to Mr. Fundamentals. Clock at 6. Pass to Howard. Lakers working the ball around now. Mr. Fundamentals, and he nails the jumper. Mr. Fundamentals got 12 in the game. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Parker outside. Right block shot, and too long on the shot. Lakers trail by 16. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. 12 points for him. Lets it go from 11. Green with the rebound.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Kicks to Parker. Duncan left side. They set the pick. On the wing, Green. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Hi, guys. Mr. Fundamentals in their last game against the Celtics really lit up the floor. He ended with 41 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. He left his imprint on the game as he took over, seemingly doing whatever he wanted to do. Can he do it again, Kevin?
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that Clark was something special.
Kevin, it really was. I mean, they threw everything but the kitchen sink at him, and nothing slowed him down.
But let's just say he was really good.
Here's Duncan after the basket by Los Angeles. Parker outside. Outside Leonard. Right side Leonard. Hits the target from 18 feet. Leonard's got 5 points in the quarter. Lakers trail by 16. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Into Green. Dishes to Splitter. Green against Young. Green kicks to Parker. Inside. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. This is his first free throw of the game. That's good from Parker.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
Looking at the game Parker's been having, he has 8 points and several assists. The assists have been coming for him, along with putting some numbers up from the foul line, too.
Yeah, very unselfish play from him. He's been really a tremendous factor in this game.
The shot's good from Mr. Fundamentals.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points. Really, nobody paid him any mind there.
Spurs leading by 16. Duncan with the screen for Parker. Top of the key, Duncan. Parker drives in. Shot denied.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
The players you see here contribute as much on D as they do at the other end of the court. A list of the steal leaders among point guards. You look at Mr. Fundamentals. Always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
And all those swipes have come for him because of the endless energy he devotes defensively. And whoever he's guarding, he just stays so close to him on the perimeter.
Yeah, he's the guy, if you're an opposing point guard, that you dread having to go up against. I mean, you don't want to see this guy because, like you said, he's going to be all over you, like bees on a pop can at a picnic. That's how much he hovers around you.
You got away with words, my friend.
The Lakers have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far.
Well, pretty good numbers this season at the line for this club. Right around 78% as a team.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Now here's Parker. 8 points for him. Right side, Leonard. Wide open. Green for 2 points. Leonard's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals, and it's blocked. They recover it. And there's the foul. It's on Mr. Fundamentals. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
That's the risk you run by staying out there as he picks up his 3rd.
San Antonio leading by 17. Parker outside. He feeds it to Duncan. Back to Parker. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. And that's 10 points for Tony Parker.
Yeah, he's only 1 for 5 from the field this quarter. Not in rhythm at all.
And he drops it in. Just a pretty release there from Mr. Fundamentals.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. He wants them running a disciplined, organized offense with an emphasis on screens and creating open shots on the floor for their shooters. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
Spurs leading by 16. There's the dish to Green. And Leonard has it in the corner. Duncan left side. Shot from 12. Nice touch on the bank shot. Duncan's got his first basket.
They're going to have to tighten up defensively, guys, because they're really giving up way too many open looks.
Out to Kobe. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. Green left side. To the middle. It's picked off. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
Quick hands on the steal, quick feet on the break.
Costly mistake to fork that ball over and then not get back on D.
For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Duncan with the screen for Parker. Feeds it to Duncan. He kicks it to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Leonard playing extremely well. 15 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
So both teams changing it up here. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the officials.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. First one falls for him. Randall's checked in for the Lakers. Spurs also with the sub. Stockton's checked in for Leonard. Both free throws good from Mr. Fundamentals.
You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, and that's really important. You've got to continue to attack.
Here's Mills. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Bryant the pass to Bogdanovich. 11 feet away, and it's good off the glass. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Lakers trail by 17. It's Hill on the wing. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Hill. And here's Young in the arc. They get the rebound. Tries yet again. The shot misses. So the Spurs will take it the other way. And Stockton, here we go, to the middle. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's got 23. And again, the Lakers no good. Now Mills. Pass to Bogdanovich. Now here's Duncan. T right on him. The rebound by the Lakers. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Randall. Rejected by Duncan. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
And I think when you look at Hakeem Olajuwon, I mean, the numbers show that he was a phenomenal defensive player. 3,830 career blocks, two-time defensive player of the year. And I think you put him alongside greats like Bill Russell, who played before blocks were actually recorded, of course. But you put Olajuwon up near Russell in terms of maybe greatest interior defenders of all time. How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Here's Mills. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Sampson. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And the first one drops. Daniel Green. He's checked in for Stockton. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 43 seconds left here in the second. Mills with it, averaging 13 points a contest. The feed now to Diaw. They shoot again. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, guarded by Green. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Randall. Here's Hill. It's rebounded by O'Brien. O'Brien's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Lynn with the steal. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Boy, ends the quarter with a dead-eye three as the buzzer sounds.
They had that set up, I think, Steve, and he timed it perfectly.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Spurs lead by 10. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, obviously things have not gone your way to this point, at least through the first 2 quarters. How are you guys going to get back in this one?
I mean, switching sides is going to help for sure. I swear that rim we're shooting at was off. It's like a carnival ring or something, or an oval or something, not a circle. You feel me? Man, once we switch sides, we'll be the team with the advantage. You know what I'm saying?
Let's hope you have time to cover it. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started.
Okay, let's get it together, guys. We're not that far out of it, and it's not going to take much to get this building going again. Listen up. I want to see us...
About to start here in just a few moments. You look at Mr. Fundamentals in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he was on a mission there in the first half, just trying to get into the lane every time possible.
Aggressive attacking basketball at its very best.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for San Antonio. Down low, it's Duncan and Splitter. Green teams with Leonard on the wings. And it's Parker in at the point guard position. He dishes it to Duncan. Duncan with a screen on Young. Back to Duncan. Pass to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot.